when you were younger, and of course we all gonna chime in as we have this conversation. So when you were younger, how did you imagine your love life be by now?
Well, I could go first.
Yeah.
I was always a fairy tale type of girl. I
Oh,
always loved
okay.
loved. I always love movies, everything. So I
Yeah.
thought by now, I thought I was going to have a high school sweetheart. That was something I always like.
Oh.
Oh, I want a high school sweetheart. No, didn't happen like that, which is okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and I'm glad it did. I'm glad it didn't go those ways. But yeah, by now I thought I was going to have a husband, have about like 3 kids, and have my own businesses and just, all of that stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she is
sorry about that. I am
spooky
in
like
the
that.
woods a little bit, so, um, my whole thing was, when I was little, I was a hopeless romantic. I have a lot of siblings, so I always wanted the big family and all that stuff, and because I also was a church
Mhm.
baby, in my head, I just thought I'd be a first lady because my view of what a first lady was I want to wear the fancy dresses and the big hat, the pretty hat, because that's what I saw. Not knowing what it was to be a first lady, I just remember what I saw as a little girl, and I remember them walking in the church, and they had those hats, little shiny hats, a little suit to match, and little sparkly shoes, and it was like they sat in the front row, and I was like, I want to be that, and just my mom, that's being very family oriented. I just wanted a big family.
I'm thinking back when I was younger. Yes, my grandparents are married, but old school, and I'm gonna say old school Haitian because being a Caribbean plays a big part in marriages and how relationships are. They're not lovey dovey. They are. I'm like, how do y'all survive? You know, they're not all up on each other, always laughing. You don't get to see that. You just see them about their business all the time. And that would be like honestly, the only example of marriage I saw coming up. And then, of course, I'm looking at my mom and my aunties and everyone. And my aunties, they didn't even get married. And when they finally did, it wasn't necessarily a good man. My mom got married, so all I saw was abuse, physical abuse, verbal abuse, mental abuse. So naturally, as a child, if that's what you see, you're like, I want no part of that.